Good morning. This morning we're going to talk about styling hair with rollers. Some of the objectives are the importance of learning the various hairstyling techniques with rollers. The motivation for wanting to learn how to use rollers should be that we talked about stand-up curls in the past, and you can do more hair in a shorter period of time with rollers than you can stand-up curls, because usually 2 to 4 stand-up curls will fit on one roller. And we know time means money in this business, so we want to do as many as possible in a short length of time. Also, because of the tension placed around the hair on a roller, it's going to be a stronger, longer lasting hairstyle than it would be with pin curls or blow dry styling. Also, rollers come in a variety of styles, shapes, widths to give you different styles. So at this point, you guys should have already read chapter 17, and we're moving on along and going to start today with hairstyling. One of the first things you need to know are the tools that you're going to use in wet hairstyling will be rollers, and you're going to need short, medium, and long to fit all the various sizes and shapes of heads, clips, duckbills, single-pronged and double-pronged, so that you can do sectioning, clamps for sectioning, and also a variety of combs. You will have a tail comb. I find it easier to use a tail comb when sectioning for a roller set, but you're also going to need a wide tooth comb to do your initial detangling. Roller set advantages, and that's what we talked about. Speed, because more hair fits on one roller, so you're going to be faster. Increased strength, because of the tension that wrapping that hair around that roller creates, that's going to last longer. And then greater creativity, because of the various shapes and sizes of rollers, then we're going to get a greater creativity for our roller sets. Parts of a roller curl. First of all, you're going to have your base, which is the panel of the roller that the roller is placed on. The base should be the same length and width as a roller, and that's what determines your volume. And we talked about that length and width because the same holds true for curling irons and perm rods. The stem is the next one. That's the hair between the scalp and the first turn of the roller. The stem is what gives your hair direction and movement. Same thing as we learned when we did pin curls. And then curl. That hair that is wrapped around the roller determines the size of the wave or the curl. Roller placement. Is it on base, half on base, or off base? And with on base, we're going to see full volume. The roller sits directly on top of the base. The hair is over directed and slightly in front of the base, and then rolled down to the base. You're going to get more volume, bigger hair if you use the on base full volume. Half base is your next one, and it's exactly what it says. It says half on the base and half off of the base. The hair is held straight up from the head and rolled down to the base. And then the last one is off base. Off base has the least amount of volume, so if you want no lift at the scalp but you still want curls, this roller sits behind the base, and the strand is held at a 45-degree angle behind the base and then rolled down. Choosing your roller size. Of course, it's going to depend on the length of the hair and the type of curl wanted. So if you're just wanting a C-shaped curl, then you're just going to make sure that hair makes one complete turn around the roller. If you're wanting a wave, then it needs to go 1.5 times around the roller. And if you're wanting a full-on curl, then that's going to be achieved by creating 2 full turns around the roller with the hair. In summary, rollers are used to create many of the same effects as stand-up pin curls, with the advantages that rollers hold much more hair than pin curls, so we're going to save time. And in addition, the use of rollers gives a stronger, longer lasting style due to the tension used in wrapping the hair around the roller. When we move out into the practical portion of this, I will demonstrate how to do the different bases and the different types of rollers that we're going to be using today. Are there any questions? No questions? Then I guess we covered our content well. Okay, let's move to the lab.